it's about to go down. So, Biggie Biggs is recording, and I'm the star of this show.
You didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, and Smallie Smalls. Oh. And this is Uncle Marcus helping us today. Hi, Uncle Marcus. So today, Daddy Biggs says I can finish taking off all the decals and everything. So I'm gonna finish that, and then Daddy Biggs and Uncle Marcus are gonna tackle taking out the seats so we can get some insurance.
Man, whose kid is that?
I don't know.
So the reason why I got to take the seats out first, they won't insure me. I think I've talked about it in the past, but I need to be able to drive this bus around, picking up supplies, dropping off stuff at the dump site. So that's what we're doing today. I'll show you tips and things. I'm not sure how we're going to attack it yet. At first we were thinking about just trying it by ratchet because it doesn't look like it has much rust. Next thing maybe the impact gun. Worst case scenario, I think maybe we can use the grinder. I've seen a few people do that. Unfortunately, I only have 6 chairs to take out because it is a handicap bus, so half the seats are already out, including the ramp, lift ramp. It should be pretty easy. If not, the absolute worst case scenario, we'll just drive the son of a bitch down somewhere and just use the air compressor and use the big 757 diesel ratchet air gun, I guess, impact gun, and just, we don't really care if we break it, break the boat. So either way, we got to get the seats out. Deuces. You got to move it around. There you go. Trace the letter. Hit the corner. That's good. So start your peel from the corner. Be careful with the aluminum being hot. There you go. Is it hot?
It's a little warm.
Almost done. Good job.
Mic drop.
Are you silly? Go ahead. You ready, Slim? Mm-hmm. Right. Let's get the side out. Put it easy. Hold on. Go ahead. Good job. Oh, I got it. Pull the top one. Just pull it. I'm out.
Woo!
Good job. Pull it. How much do you have?
A lot.
That was the last one?
Yeah.
Good job. What's your container? Alright guys, I had to take a quick break. Had to go drop my daughter off. I have her every other weekend during the school year. And we're back in school session, so. Okay, that was my little girl, Joey Smalls, aka Antonia Josephine. She did quite a bit for me and gave me a hand. Marcus had to roll out. He doesn't like being on camera because I think he's wanted in several states, maybe in several countries, I don't know. So, just a few updates on what we did do. Getting back on the bus here. So, real quick, we took all the bolts out of the side of the seats. Here and behind here on all the seats. And then we were able to get these 2 bolts out, the ones that are all the way in the back, by just using the impact gun. Get it out by using the impact gun, and I was underneath. However, one of them had a lot of undercoating on them, and it was hard to get a grip. Tried peeling it off, and it was pretty good material, which is part of the reason why this bus does not have a lot of rust. That was one of the techniques we had to do. The other technique, I had to grind. I tried grinding the other one, which is this one here. But like some of the other guys, there's not much room to get into when you're doing grinding. So that's where I left off with her. So I came back because I got some hours to kill and the sun hasn't gone down yet. So what I'm thinking is, oh, excuse me, I can do several things. I can go underneath and use the grinder like I did one of the boats. But you have to break the seal on the bolts up top. And I'm going to do that by hand, which we've already done, just to give it enough of a gap when I cut it on the bottom. It falls right off. It's pretty easy. I'm not sure why a lot of people don't grind from the bottom if there is room. There's nothing in the way as far as the legs of the chair. There are hidden areas that you can't reach. I'll worry about that later, but why not grind from the bottom? You cut it right off at the stem, just enough so, and it pops right out. The threads is below. It's not actually threaded into the bus. It's threaded into the bolts underneath, and there's a washer. As far as the washer, I've seen people use a lot of parts that they have from the bus, which is great. I think it's a great idea. I'm just not willing to use certain parts that have rust on them to reuse it again, because I'm just gonna have later problems let down the road. So keep that in mind. The other thing I've tried in the past, not on this particular type of project, but if you put some heat to it with a blowtorch, just the top head of the boat, and once you get it hot enough and it's fire red, if you hit it with a hammer, it'll snap. I'm not worried about burning the wood or burning the rubber because that's all coming out anyway. So that might be another choice I can use. Worst case scenario, I got to get these seats out today. I might just cut the posts. So for instance, this seat, that one's already out, clean as can be. This one here, I started to cut. Absolute worst case scenario for today, if I can't get any of these busted up, I'm just gonna cut this here and cut this here maybe and here, and I'm just gonna cut that with the grinder. The disc that I have is brand new. I'll literally zip right through them. It takes me seconds to cut just so I can get the seats out, because I need to take a picture and send it with the rest of my files to the insurance company so I can get this bad boy insured and registered so that I can get tags. So let me get started. If I have anything else, I'm just going to keep including it. So I just want to point it out what great job my little girl did. This here is her work. I pretty much just told her what to do, walked her through it, and she did it herself. Real quick, when it comes to things like that, I'm always going to give her something easy to do. I got to keep her involved in it with everything I do, but especially this project, because and I hope everybody keeps in mind when they do have a family, whether it be a kid or a spouse or whatever, you're going to spend a lot of time on this project. So either do it and have the family pissed off at you because you're never around, or you can keep them involved, keep them excited, enjoy it, do it together. There are going to be a lot of frustrating times, but if you keep in mind, you're doing this for fun, and the end goal is to have a nice ass skoolie. So keep them involved, let them have fun, let them enjoy it with you, and be patient about it. Be patient with them. All right, so I had another great tip as far as keeping the back of your bus locked while you're working, so nobody breaks into it. Well, easily break into it and steal your tools. And I saw this on somebody else's thing. To keep your door locked in the rear, there, I just put a regular lock that is long, and the way you unlock it is really just turn it. I'm doing it with one hand, sorry. So it just slides right off, and what you have there, it's pretty simple. And you'll open it. So I hope that helps folks that are worried about getting their shit stolen as far as their tools and everything. But that was the easiest way to solve that problem. Okay guys, so these are the tools that we were working with. Got my grinder, got a bunch of new discs, got a hammer just in case, a channel lock, a I guess vice grip lock, a flathead, some ratchets, and some sockets. Another ratchet there. Just hopefully those are the tools I need. I also have my impact guns and my other drills charged and ready to go. So it's important to always use the right tools. That way it makes the job easier and you won't get frustrated. Hope that helps you guys. Okay guys, so I just grinded from the bottom this bolt here. If you can see, there's the other one, and that's the rubber undercoat that I was talking about. But there is that bolt that fell down. Where'd it go? Right there. It's still smoking. I don't know if you can see it yet. It's still smoking. But that's what I cut off. And now all I have to do is tap it out or grab it from up top. And there goes my second one. And that one is definitely still smoking. Oh, let me touch it. Woohoo. Let me touch it. Okay, so I'm up top. Took me a while to figure out which damn bolt I just cut, but these are it. It's warm to the touch still. I'm just gonna break them off. It should just come right off. Yeah, so as you can see, they're just spinning. Let me show you the other one. It's just spinning. And if you actually, it's still hot. Duh. You can just wiggle it. Damn, it's hot. And you can see there, bring it closer if I can. You can see where I cut it. So much easier than what I've seen people do. See, if you notice, they don't have any threads. They just fall right into the hole, and then the other piece takes it. I don't know if this one, it's moving. Oh, it grabbed it right up. Guess it needed a little bit of leverage, but there you go. There's the other cut piece. See, my front camera will focus. Clean cut. Lost my hat somewhere, but that's pretty much what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm not gonna bore you. I love that technique, so I hope you guys use it. I'm gonna knock him out. Okay, so pretty funny. My daughter was loosening up all these bolts for me, just to see if she could crack them, and this was just sitting here. So I'll have to assume that that's what she did. Looks like it just basically rushed itself off. I guess it fell off somewhere. Pretty cool. Hopefully some of them are like that. And in case anybody is wondering, I do wear my safety goggles underneath. I just don't rock them when I'm on video. There's one chair that underneath I can't get to, and I don't feel like fucking with the top. So what I'm gonna do right now is just cut the post, and that shit literally is like butter. Takes me about 20 seconds. So that's what I'm left with. Again, the whole agenda is just to get the seaside to get insurance. But here is more manageable. But you see here, I got these pretty clean just by cutting the bottom. Those few, there were beams underneath that I couldn't get to cut. But I I can so easily attack him from up here. So that's what that side looks like. Again, I got probably about 5 pegs I need to take out. These 3 came out super clean. I'm leaving this for now, just temporarily, so that if I am driving, if I have to leave, I can put all my tools behind there and it won't go flying. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I like the cutting technique better than what anybody's showing. Cut it, fuck with it later. That's what I say. So much easier to fuck with now. Damn, I cuss a lot. I don't give a fuck. Okay guys, needless to say, I am beyond ecstatic, beyond relief, beyond overweight that those seats came out pretty easily just from the modification of what I saw people do. So I would say about half I was able to drill from the bottom, cut from the bottom, pop right out. The others that I couldn't get to from the bottom, I just cut the post. Literally 20 seconds, like butter. I don't have a joke for that one. But I'm gonna go back. See, like this one came out clean. I'm gonna go back and now attack these, but so much easier when the chair's not in the way. Yeah, your boy can get insurance now. It's hot. I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna roll out. Thanks. Be good. I'll see y'all on the flip side. I stink too much to give y'all any more than that. Deuces.